We could. Minnie, my sweetheart, right there. There she is.
Hold up. Hey, well, my be thinking we.
Oh, sorry. My bad. He waves. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another park hopping panel. Got some guests that I'm gonna bring on real quick. Those are all my park hopping clips. I gotta make more, but those are the good ones. Those are the good ones. We have Tom and Zort with us.
Hi.
He's wearing a
How's
cowboy
everyone?
hat. I don't know why. We have Lee, the capable gentleman,
What's going on, park hopping? How y'all doing?
and we have the
today?
star of the show, Krista Nova.
Hi.
No
I'm
Meek.
here. No Meek. Meek.
There's no Meek with you. See, he's in the back.
That's right. I got a Meek. You saw the video. You'll know exactly what Jay and I are talking about right now.
What is a Meek?
You don't know?
In the latest vlog, Krista bought one of those big fuzzy things
A
from
pygmy
Harry
puff.
Potter World,
A
Kind of looks like a
pygmy.
tribble.
and they do a special little ceremony when you buy one, and they're like, "This is your pet now," and they go, "What do you want to name it?" And she said, "Meek."
Meek.
Meek is a
And
name, or Meek is the?
Meek is a name.
Okay, so long story short, I don't like the name Mike, which is Epic Mike, so I named him Meek instead. So every time on Mario Kart, I would say Meek, 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 Meek. There you go.
What's wrong with Mike?
Nothing. I just don't like it.
I
Michael?
think she has one for all of us.
Meek.
Meekle?
Soon.
Anyway,
All right.
so now you know. So we bought a pet. We named it after Mike, which is Meek. And it's awesome. She had to put her hands in the air and like.
Yeah, 'cause
spin
she was like,
around.
hold him up. And I was like, okay. Just this big ball of fluff over there. I don't know if you could see it on the floor. It's that pink one that looks like cotton candy. I don't know why they made it that size. And in the movie, isn't it like small, like a little rat? I don't know.
Yeah,
I never seen the movie, so
it's definitely
that's
a
my
big
first
one.
Harry Potter merch.
You had
Do you
to
have any Harry Potter merch?
hold it up.
I don't. That was my first one I ever got.
Lee, any Harry Potter merch?
Yeah, I got like a couple wands.
What's that rustling sound?
Tom,
Oh,
What
what is
that,
that
Tom?
thing?
It's
He's
Ew,
stealing my
wand.
thunder.
Hide.
Jay asked me a question.
Sorry.
I hear rustling. I hear like paper rustling. Well, what's going on, chat? We haven't done one of these in a minute, and we're going to hopefully make this a habit on this channel because we know everyone's been requesting them. And we just have a few things to talk about today. Disney dropped a big bomb of discounts that we found very interesting that they would do at this time of year. Ain't that right, Tom?
I do find it interesting because historically summer is not a slow season for Disney, and I find it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tome is rude. It eat on stream. That's my picture, by the way, in the avatar. Thank you.
It looks like a.
Roto says I love these streams. Paige says I love these streams.
Yay.
Good. That's good. We got over 100 people in here already. Lulu says we need more of these. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
And Tom.
Tom.
There we go.
Thumb.
Can Jay get Meek on F&T? Yeah. Yeah, we're working on it.
That didn't take long.
No. So we're gonna go straight in to the Walt Disney World announcement. Then we got a Galactic Starcruiser announcement, Universal Studios announcement, and some super Nintendo World stuff. So we'll get right into the first one, and we'll just get rebranded. Jay is the worst. Well, sorry, Dexter Morgan. This is how it is. All right, here we go. The Walt Disney World announces summer 2023 hotel discounts up to 30% off, not just for annual pass holders, but for all guests. This has been one of the biggest discounts I think announced.
Oh, baby. Wow.
Yes. But the issue is, so I'll go through this real quick. They announced a new summer 2023 hotel discount where guests of all types can save on rooms at select Disney resort hotels. Save up to 25% July through August. That's the peak of summer, and save 30% from August to September. That's going into, I guess, a little bit of fall. Forgive all the ads. And so these are the resorts, and it looks like all of them. I mean, there's Grand Floridian is on there, Contemporary is on there, Wilderness Lodge, 20%. This is the art. These are the cheaper ones, though. The Art of Animation, Family Resort, Caribbean Beach.
Okay.
Those are the moderates. Yeah.
Yeah, moderates. And then here's the cheap of the cheap, the All-Star Resort and standard rooms. These are 15 to 20% off.
Wow.
These are 10% off Lake Tower, Contemporary, Disney's Contemporary, campsites at Fort Wilderness, just to name a couple. The Animal Kingdom Villas, that's only 10% off.
Interesting.
That's
10% off
terrible.
for that might be for the DVC section. Maybe they might
The
be
Jamba House,
Jumbo House is
Polynesian, the bungalows, and the villas. Yeah, these are the bigger.
Those are the most
Yeah, those are the
expensive
luxury
things
rooms.
to stay
That's
at,
wild.
and it's only 10% off for the most expensive.
Yeah, so you're looking at, like, what did you think the average for these expensive ones are? Like, what is that a night? What do you think? What do you think these
600?
Grand Floridian villas?
So that's the thing. I've seen prices thousands of
Mhm.
Bungalow is
dollars a night.
2,500 for the bungalow average a night. I know that.
So 10% off something like that. I mean, yeah, it's somewhat of a savings, but did anybody know what the prices were before the sale? Did Disney do a little
High.
did they do a little play here and jack the prices up and then discount it? I think you're getting something, but
I think the
know.
bungalows, since they opened, have been 2,500 on average a night. I don't know if they've gone up. I don't think they can go higher. That price is already extreme for what you're getting in that accommodation. As for a one bedroom in Bay Lake, that's about 1,100, and that was about 2015. It was 1,100 a night for a one bedroom unit.
2015, bro. That's 5 years ago.
That was the last time I had to pay.
Not you, like the general. Like, okay, the Contemporary Resort goes for $700 to $900 a night
Yeah.
over the summer. Okay.
yeah.
Don't even get me started. Grand Floridian's around the same price.
Mhm.
So is Polynesian and Animal Kingdom Lodge. Very expensive over the summer. You could probably get a room for maybe $600, but normally they're up there over the summer. And they're offering 30% off that price, which to me, this is my opinion, I think they jacked the price up the past 2 years when people started going back to these resorts and theme parks. So this is just a reduced figure off an already inflated price. The problem is people will see that 30% and think they're getting a deal. Now, that's my thoughts. Any take on that?
No, I think that's quite possible. I mean, during the shutdown or during the reopening, they were only letting so many people back in. They couldn't go to full capacity, right? So they raised the rates, trying to get people back in. Did they ever bring the rates back down when they can go to full capacity? I didn't really see anything.
I don't
There
think
was
they did.
no push for that. Now they're going to discount it, and you guys think you're getting a deal, but 30%. I mean,
that's pretty big.
Pretty big discount. I mean, let's be honest with that.
Yeah, for real. And keep in mind that they're not just doing this for certain guests; it's all guests, right?
Yeah.
So they're pulling in all sorts of people. They want to pull in all sorts of people. But yeah, 30% is a big one. It's a big jump.
But
Do
they're
you
not.
think? Oh, go ahead.
They're not giving a big discount on fancy rooms. That's only
Yeah.
10%.
Wow,
but better than
can I stay
nothing.
at one of those fancy rooms with a hot tub and on the water at the Polynesian, those bungalows? No, we'll take $50 off. Take $100 off, no problem.
Do you think they're doing this out of desperation, Tom?
I 100% think this is a desperation move, and it's the first step before they do their next desperate move, which they did during the last recession, which was free dining. That's what they did. That's what the free dining plan. They always used to do that during any period that they were considering a lull. So they
Yeah.
would do it in September historically, or August. They would always offer free dining for cash stays or for vacation packages. This is the first step they did last time before that happened, which was offer steep discounts on their hotel pricing. So my logic, if history follows suit, that's their next play, is offering, especially since most of the restaurants have been switching to price fixed menus anyway. So it sort of makes things a little bit easier with the dining plan. I don't know if any of you have had any history with the dining plan on Disney
Yes.
property.
I have. My family used to do the free dining plan whenever we travel there. And I remember I had this conversation with you, Tom, that they got rid of it, and the fact that they might be bringing it back, or they are bringing it back. I mean, and on top of this that we're seeing right here is, I think, a call for desperation.
So that's
So
Sorry.
let me ask Tom a question with the free dining plan. So if you how did it work exactly? So if you stayed at one of those resorts, and Jay, I'm gonna have you go back to the 30% section.
Okay, let me go back.
If they stayed
So
at
if you
any
stayed
of
at
the
one of
resorts,
those resorts, you were given free dining for the length of your stay for everybody in your party.
you were given the regular Disney dining plan, which was I think it was a quick service meal, a table service meal, and a snack per day.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had options to upgrade that to include alcohol or 3 table services a day and stuff like that. But you were guaranteed that basic dining plan, which almost worked out to, I think, about $100 per person per day in terms of the value it was if you didn't do it through that package.
So I doing some quick math. Now, Tom, you're faster at this than I am, but 30% off one of those places that's charging you $800 a night. It's more against Disney, in favor of Disney, to not do the dining plan and offer what they think is what they're giving everybody a great deal for 30% off.
Yeah, but psychologically speaking, the Disney dining plan was never a good deal. You could have got better deals on a package without it, but people still did it because they were getting something for free.
For free, right?
So that's Disney's mentality, and they made a killing 2006 to 2012 off of that free dining. They filled up rooms that would not have been filled otherwise. So that's why I'm thinking this is the first step. It follows suit, historically speaking.
Well, I did the dining plan one time. I stayed 2 nights. I think it was 2 nights at Boardwalk, maybe. And I did the big package, the grand dining plan. It was so much food. I never got my money's worth because I couldn't eat so much. I mean, you're getting breakfast to lunch, all table service, and then you can go to their signature restaurants at least at the time. And you had all these snacks. You can get like 5 snacks per person, which consisted of anything from a bakery, even a water bottle, which is a ripoff. If you use it for a water bottle, you're definitely not getting your money's worth there. But
the water bottles are $5 now.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Could it also very well be that they're opening this up to everybody because summertime is when a lot of people have off and they travel with their families, kids are off school, and they can't just rely on the Florida residents because they're just packing lunches and for the day, and they're not dining, they're not doing these things. And so it's probably why. And this is smart that they're slapping, a percentage on the website and bringing back the free dining plan. Anytime you see free and a percentage off of something, people will go for it. And this is just Disney's way of being like, hey, come back. You remember that thing we used to do a long time ago that you loved? We brought it back. And it's funny because I've noticed that Universal's kind of doing the same thing. Remember, Jay, I was telling the other day, I believe it's in the vlog, where we went on the ET ride and I said, hey, remember a long time ago, the ET used to say like goodbye at the end, like your name? And they did it when we went. It's almost like they're bringing back all the things because they want people. Yeah, because what make the parks so great and what made it more money.
So
nostalgia.
We went through the ET ride, and Krista was like, I wish they'd let us say our names again. And I was like, yeah, they haven't done that in a while. When we got there, they've got a new card. So it's all brand new looking, like a new card. You give them your name. And I said, I forgot. I gave up a made up name because me and Lee used to do that all the time when we would go on that ride. And then we got to the part where ET said everyone's name but Krista's.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember what you said. You said Garth.
And
Garth. Yeah, that's right.
And ET was like, yeah.
Yeah, it was like it It was kind of funny. And our first super chat of the day from Tinsote. 199 says, I miss the days of Magical Express. Boy, them days are long gone, man.
I will
Yeah.
say, sorry, I will say that my brother used Sunshine Flyer 3 times, and that service is better than Magical Express in terms
Well,
of
which
customer
service?
service. The Sunshine Flyer, the new bus that's run by.
but thank you for the super chat.
That's nostalgia right there.
Yeah.
That's classic park hopping right there.
Was that
I
the
wish
one-
Disney would bring back Tables of Wonderland. If I could have one pick, bring that back.
What's that?
That was a club you could join. It's like at the time I think it was like $150 a year, and you would get 20% off any dining across Walt Disney
wow.
World, and you would get complimentary valet at any resort,
Mm.
and it even included 20% off on adult beverages.
Wow.
It was a
Mm.
fantastic.
It was a good thing to
program.
have.
That sounds, yeah.
It was definitely a good thing to have. Speaking of desperation and Disney, this is the biggest this is the biggest discount ever
Wow.
for the Galactic Starcruiser. Now, let me put this in perspective for you, since I've been covering a lot of this on my channel, and we talk about it here as well. The Galactic Starcruiser was a year old. March, I think mid-March was its very first voyage, so it's over a year now. They have got to this place where they cannot fill the voyages anymore. They cannot fill it, and they cut out about 15 voyages in the month of July because there wasn't any booking. They actually gave those people that did book, which was like 1 or 2 families, 50% off if they would move their booking to another day so they could kind of fill it out. They did come out now recently and made a statement saying that they are cutting the dates and they're only doing the Galactic Starcruiser twice a week instead of, running it all week long like they normally did. So it's only two voyages. They call it voyages because it's like a cruise a week. They did offer discounts to DVC members. They offered discounts to surrounding hotels if you stay longer. They offered discounts to everything but the Starcruiser to try to get people to come back, and they didn't. So now they announced that if you are an annual pass holder, you can save 30% on selected voyages over the summer. And this is a big desperation to try to get people to come. 30% off 6,000 is how much, Tom? My math man.
About
1,800.
So about 18. Is it?
Did you have a calculator out?
No, man, I was preparing before the show.
Oh,
Is that still worth it?
no.
No. Not at all.
Based
Not
off,
even
because
close.
I haven't seen much of it. So, question to you guys: based off of everything you know about this hotel and what you get and whatever's inside, how much do you think they should charge people going to stay there?
Maybe 700, maybe 500 to 700. I could see them charging that. Would I pay that much to stay there? No. But I think between 500 to 700 would probably make sense, especially with the food. Like, Chris is a foodie, right?
Yeah.
And if you saw the food that they were serving, you'd probably throw up.
Really?
So it's like, it's not even like fine dining. It's like goldfish that you could buy at the store.
Yeah.
Goldfish
like-
crackers? Oh my.
Yeah, it's like it's shrimp that they put blue coloring on it.
That's
It's,
embarrassing.
All right.
you
So
know.
let me throw a curveball into that, because you said what, 700? So you were
Is that
talking about
per
the
person?
contemporary. That was about $800 a night. So you're comparing the Star Wars cruiser to the contemporary.
Well,
I think
they
that's
do
way
offer a
too
lot
much for the
more.
contemporary.
Agreed. But in comparison to a night stay at one of their fancy hotels, or you're immersed in this thing, there are actors, right? Cast members that are portraying roles, and there's activities, there's other things that you could do in the Starcruiser. You still say, in comparison to their other hotels, $700-800 a night.
Yeah.
And And then how about a night stay at Contemporary? What should that? That's got to be
500.
less than the Starcruiser
Why?
because of all the entertainment, all the other activities and things that you can do. The immersion experience with the Starcruiser, you don't do anything at Contemporary. You get a room.
Well, you get access. You get really close access to Magic Kingdom.
All right.
But you're-
Okay,
All right.
is
so
that
hold
worth
on.
it?
Look at this food. That's
What
your
is
dinner.
that? Dinner? That looked like dessert. Wait. What is that blue one? Oh, it's like
Shrimp.
smoke? That's
That's
shrimp?
shrimp.
That doesn't look
Yeah.
appealing at all. Who wants to eat a blue shrimp?
They dipped your shrimp in food.
That's
coloring.
breakfast.
Ew. That's breakfast?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
it's-
there's
I
no
think it's-
escape from that either. I think you have to eat that stuff.
Like that's all
Right.
they have to offer.
And then on top of it, if you want any alcohol, it's extra.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they won't show the other stuff because it's worse. So they just gave us like a quick.
That is
This
sad.
is lunch. This is
Ugh.
breakfast. This is dinner. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. Like, I just, from what I see, it's just like, it just should be a dinner theater. If people want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, it doesn't, I don't know,
But
man.
they don't have to make the food look so disgusting like that. What they could do is just like have regular food and you know those little like cute what do you call those things? Toothpicks and then just put like the little Star Wars banner on it. You don't have to do this weird alien looking food that
It's-
looks disgusting to eat.
Yeah,
That's
I
disgusting.
mean-
or put like a Star Wars plate, you know, like a plate
So-
that says Star Wars on it.
Yeah. If I don't know if Krista's seen, but this is the highlight of entertainment on the Starcruiser. It's terrible.
Question. Question. Please tell me Darth Vader's on there. Luke
No.
Skywalker.
It's just
No, this
Ray
is
and
Disney
Kylo
Star
Ren.
Wars.
Okay, then I don't think it should be 700 a night.
See, that's
Heck
exa-
no. Lower, no. Knock like 80% off of what you just said. Like, heck no. No Darth Vader, no Luke Skywalker. Are you kidding me? And then that food on top of it? What do the rooms look like?
Kind of like a cruise ship.
Do you really want to see?
Yeah, I need to see it now.
It's like a room in a Star Destroyer.
It's like a prison cell.
Why are people staying here?
They're not. That's the problem. No one's staying. They can't
Like,
get anyone
I
to
saw,
stay.
like, okay, so who are these people actually going? Are they just going for, I don't
Rich.
know. Oh,
They're
rich
rich.
people.
And,
I don't know.
Travel
who these-
agents.
Mm.
Yeah, they've been giving away some free stuff as well, but like that's pretty much the room. I mean, so I don't know. Like
mean,
that's
Okay, that
Like-
right there is not
It
so
looks godly
bad.
okay. So here's the problem, Krista. If me and you, if the four of us, if they gave the four of us, if they're like, we want to take park hopping for free so we can get your honest opinion, we all have to stay in that room. Like it's
Oh,
not like
that's-
we get our own room.
Oh dang! I thought that was just
So-
for kids, like the bunk.
No. They make the people stay in one room.
Yeah,
Oh
Like
my
it doesn't work. Like it's bizarre how they do that.
Yeah,
And
that
some
looks
of the
like a cruise. It's like a cruise ship where it's like
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
one room to share because
Yeah.
there's like limited. That's
Yeah.
strange. I mean,
Definitely a stateroom.
is it them trying to
Right.
like mimic staying on a like a ship or something,
yes.
like going through space? Okay,
A Star
Mhm.
Cruiser.
I started.
Yeah.
thinking,
That's why they call it voyages and
It
stuff
doesn't
like
look
that.
really like a good time, in my opinion. It doesn't look like it's worth. How much were they charging people?
$6,000.
Almost $6,000. There is a drink you can get for $5,000. Is that discounted? Is there 30% off the $5,000?
know.
This whole like thing we're
That-
talking about right now with Disney just trying to bring people in makes a lot of sense.
See, thank you. That's what I thought. It's like
Mhm.
I can't get over like how bad that has become.
Sad.
So, you know, like the start we and I talk about it on like my videos. Like there's an easy way to fix that hotel. I mean, there
Mhm.
really literally is. And they just need to add Star Wars to the Star Wars hotel
Yeah.
and let people experience Star Wars and all the little fun stuff that they do. All right, not to insult anyone, but I'm going to. The people that are booking the Star Cruiser are like Disney adults. Like
Mm.
I think they built that Star Cruiser for like families with children, and that there some of the activities that you do are for kids to do,
Mm.
like steering the ship and shooting a TIE fighter. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal. And but all these adults are going and doing it, and you know, they're not there's no
other
kids
people I've
going.
talked to that have been on it, they're not like hardcore Star Wars fans. They're like, "Oh, it was really cool. Like they had the thing that that you
They
hold
don't
that
know.
lights
Yeah.
up. What's that called again?" Like, yeah, okay, figures that you
Yeah.
booked.
Well,
Right.
what you heard when I played that and you heard people are like, "Yeah, Ray, get him, Ray." That was during their media event and they were told to screen those. They had a card
Wow.
because the people that were there, we know some of those theme park vloggers, and they were
Right.
like, "Oh man," they gave us a card. So when Ray came out, because they knew everybody was filming, the media, the television crew, Orlando News, all of them were there. They told us to yell like these things loudly for the video. So Dragon Lord says Meek.
Meek. Thank you.
Mr. ESQ for $5. I'd rather go on a cruise. I
Yeah.
hate cruises.
It's true though. It's true.
Chris Coran for 2. Best clip: Lost My Hat or Penguin Poo. I like the Lost My Hat, but sadly I don't have the Lost My Hat. Everybody's doing toast, yes, because during my live stream we were reading about the Star Cruiser, and they said if you pay an extra $30, you get a special toast, and I thought it was bread. So I was like, what kind of stupid thing is that you get bread? But it was actually like
Cheers
a
to you.
toast. Yeah. But $30. Cheers to you. That's why it didn't make sense. Like I was like, that was weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's move on to something a little more fun. So we kind of all agree that this is a little desperation on Disney. Remember, for the first time ever in the history of theme parks in Orlando, Disney lost, except for the Magic Kingdom, more people went to Universal parks than they did to the other Disney parks, except for Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom is still number 1. And then it was Universal, then Islands of Adventure, then it was all the other Disney parks. That has never happened in the history of Florida theme parks in the recent theme park census. So there probably is a little sense of desperation. And that happened over the winter holiday, which is kind of bizarre because Universal is a smaller park than some of the Disney parks. So when it's crowded, there's more people going there. You feel it at Universal. You feel it. So, but Universal did something a little, I can't believe they did this already. But they released Halloween Horror Night shirts and
Mm.
sales, and we'll go through that real quick. So this was the ad that they played. I'll play this ad real quick. Oh, that was it.
It's really
And we
early to be
left.
showing that.
It's really early. And oh, hold on, I gotta rechange.
Do tickets go on sale now for showing that, or is it just like a little?
Tickets are on sale. Here it is right
Wow.
here. That is really early.
Oh,
Dang.
it's March.
Like
Yeah.
that's like what, 6 months away?
Dang.
Well, not that many. Oh,
Hey,
yeah, actually,
X-Wings in
yeah.
the chat. What's up?
It's March.
Could it be because last year was just so successful that they're like, hey, let's do it earlier this time, so the people that missed out and couldn't get their tickets last year, they were all like, maybe they got complaints or something, they could get them now.
but it's always successful.
But
Yeah,
I'm saying like when it gets sold out, because when I got my ticket after a couple of weeks, like boom, all gone.
The only
And, like,
thing,
Wow.
the only
this
thing
means
weird
it'll
that
sell out
happened was what?
earlier.
Was it the hurricane that shut it down for a couple days, and then they?
No, I
Yeah.
just mean that because it sells out so quick, the people who missed out on last year, they're probably getting their tickets now, and it's like a buildup of excitement, maybe.
I agree. I think it's because they sold out last year that they're like, we're
Mhm.
just going to get a jump on it and see how many people are going to be there. This is, like I said, you're right. Everyone in the chat is saying the same thing. I saw the private chat too. That it's, I'll show that at the end. I mean, everything is here. Halloween Horror Night Express. Did you do this last year, Krista?
I did. I went. We went to all
That's
the
right.
haunted houses. We were there with Gary. It was
Didn't you
fun.
bury your face in our backs when we went through?
Yeah. You remember
all
like that one guy came out, and I started screaming, and it turns out it was just the security guy. I thought he was part of the show, but he was the security guy in the
That's
haunted house.
right.
You
And
were dying of laughter.
you also got a zombie at SeaWorld to break character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
that's
you were
right.
like, you want to go on a date with me? Is that what you said? And he
Yeah, I was like,
sure.
he's like, sure. I thought he was gonna go like, "Rah." He was just like, huh? Oh yeah, sure.
Honestly, this is something that I would love to do this year if we are able to.
VIP.
The RIP tour is fantastic. You wait in no lines. It's a special
Ooh.
tour, and yeah, this is pretty awesome to do that. And they also have a behind the scenes tour, the unmasking tour, and we got the dates. So let me pull up the dates. $80 isn't terrible.
Did they list the price for the frequent fear yet? I didn't see that as an option.
No, they did not.
Yeah, I was wondering if they offer those frequent fear with the express.
Well, that's what I'm curious about, because if they're just showing single day tickets, I'm wondering if they thought, well, we got too many people that did the frequent fear, they used it too much. Do you think they might get rid of that?
That'd be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's
what Krista looked like the whole time. Look at that. Scream together or you won't last long. It's all part of the horror. We got shows, 5 scare zones, 10 houses. The rides are open, themed food and drinks. And yeah, this theme is see you in the fog.
And they have it. We actually saw, look at that right there. Lee's got it.
I got mine. I'm ready.
We already saw some people wearing it at the theme park.
Yeah.
The last time we were there, a whole group.
Explore the gore your way. There's hotels and packages, add-on events. Where is the dates? I thought it was here.
It's in October.
I goofed up and hit the right button.
It's like what, October 28th? I think the last time. That's when we went.
It won't show me the calendar for some reason.
It's starting September 1st. And I think
haunted
it's
houses?
everything but
Oh.
Monday and Tuesday. I think it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's not
Oh,
going,
that's
but
right,
Thursday,
'cause
Friday,
I-
Saturday, Sunday.
There it is. September 1st through Halloween.
Wow. Okay.
2 months.
2 months.
And that usually that first night. What day is September 1st, Tom? What day is
What
that?
day of the week?
Yeah. What day of the week?
I think it's a
Friday.
I don't have a calendar memorized.
Is it a Friday?
Want me to check?
It is a Friday, so that's actually pretty good.
Well, you didn't believe me?
I did believe you, but I was already in the middle of going to it.
Usually they give out a calendar. I don't know why I can't seem to pull that up.
Usually doesn't that usually spill over into November a little bit too for at least a day? Like
Depending on when
after
Halloween is, yeah.
Halloween is
I
on a
think
Tuesday.
Yeah, so it might finish the week.
See what fills up and to see if they're gonna open up more days, like if they open more days during the week. Sometimes they don't do it on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Just because.
Yeah.
I'm like pulling up all kinds of stuff.
So just tinfoil hat. Do you think they would pull freaking fear away? It seemed like it was very successful for them last time. Like, do you think that would be something
I don't think so. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's also, I mean, weapons when people would have to buy everyday ticket. Like, I'm just curiosity if like
I just think they put a cap on it.
Yeah, it just seems odd. Maybe they'll wait
we're only selling
closer.
like they had The frequent fear didn't work on Saturdays.
I thought it was
Remember
only
that.
the express pass didn't work on Saturday, or the Saturday you couldn't
The
go.
pass itself was during the week, and that's why when we had the Orlando meetup, we said we can't do the haunted houses on that Saturday.
Yeah.
So we did it the other day, and
Yeah.
then we did SeaWorld the following. So
Yeah.
that's how we did that. So I don't think they'll get rid of that. But
I really
you
enjoyed
never know.
SeaWorld's Halloween sort of event.
I did
like,
too.
yeah,
Great value too.
I find that the characters are more interactive with you. They actually talk to you. The other ones don't. They just say like rah rah rah. But the characters at SeaWorld, they actually talk to you. The zombies, the witches. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
It was very different.
It's a different
That's
experience.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm all there for it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I guess I don't know. You're more part of the event where Universal Studios, you're kind of walking through a set hallway.
Yeah.
But in SeaWorld, sometimes the actors, I guess, are walking with you.
Yeah, they are. It's a lot of
They're,
fun.
like right up
Well,
there.
it's not as crowded either.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
it's definitely not as crowded.
That's true. On the days that we went, which was so close to Halloween, not crowded at all. Halloween Horror Nights was really crowded though.
Yeah.
That's why we were like, if you go, you better get a fast pass.
Yeah, you fast pass
if
because you'd
not,
be waiting
you'll
in
be
line
waiting.
for hours and hours just for one house, and we did them all with the fast pass.
Yes.
Little note.
And they also work with the rides too.
Yeah, that's true.
Fast passes.
Little word of
Okay.
advice.
Thank you, chat, for telling me. We'll pull this back up one last time just to show you that yes, these start September 1st. And if you plan on going, the price gets more expensive on the busier the day. That's how they balance it out.
Saturday.
So Wednesdays and Thursdays are $80. Saturdays are $103 for September. October, it jumps up. Look at that. They have one day for now, Halloween, for $84.
You
And
think
we went the
Halloween
day
is more
bef-
expensive?
That's weird.
Maybe not, because that is on a work day, and
It's a
also the
Tuesday,
fact
yeah.
that people would rather much be at home handing out candy with their kids than going to
So
to
Florida,
Universal.
Krista, is a little, well, you were here. They don't really do that here
What do you
in
mean?
Florida. Florida does these things where it's like trunk or treat, or they go to the mall, or they go to they going door to door is not really a thing much anymore.
No, that's so sad. Isn't this America? Don't they do that? I don't know.
They probably do it in other places, but I
Well,
don't know.
anyways, it's still during the week, and that's a work day, so they're not Disney adults going. So
I think it depends
no,
on
I
your
agree with
location
you.
too. And like in my community, they're walking all over the place here. Don't you remember that year we went?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I find that
Yeah,
hard to
we dressed
believe.
up as
When I
Captain
went as
America,
Thor,
and you went as Big Thor.
man, I haven't seen trick or treaters in like my area forever. Like they always go to like the big parking lot. It's like they set it up at like the Publix parking lot where people pull up in their cars and then they go like to the trunks,
A
like
little
the
bit
back
more
of
of a
the car.
controlled place.
They also do it at Legoland. It's a big trick or treat at Legoland parking lot, and that's free for the community. So yeah, I think it's a little more controlled. Maybe that's just my town. I don't know, but that's what I've seen. Like no one's ever come to my door, sadly, and I got Snicker bars. So
full size bar.
Yeah, the big ones, man. I buy the big ones.
Yeah,
but it looks like the most expensive date is the weekends in October at $120. That's not even to wonder what the fast pass would be. Whew. Now, with the last 20 or so minutes, we want to do something that we are looking forward to tremendously, if I'm allowed to say that, hugely. And that is Super Nintendo World. We did get some stuff from people that went to Super Nintendo World, and a big shout out to you. I don't know if you want me to say your name or whatever, but that's pretty awesome. And I wanted to go through some of the tweets of like, look at
Ooh,
that, they even have a
that's
little
from
bus.
Japan. Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. I don't know why this video is going viral, but it's some famous person. This is in Japan.
I want to go to the one in Japan.
What kind of outfit is she wearing?
Jay's like, I don't know why
It's
this went
Japan.
viral. It's just like her booty's all jiggly. It's like, why is this
Wait,
viral?
put it back on.
I didn't notice. This is Super Nintendo World. Everyone seems to be enjoying
I
it.
really
but
want that star bucket. No, the one up there. I really want that popcorn bucket so bad.
This one.
Yeah,
It's
it
like a
lights up.
purse.
Well, it's a popcorn bucket. You know
Where's
how
your
it is.
minion bucket?
It's right behind me.
That thing is awesome. I couldn't
Yeah.
figure out how to open it.
Wait,
And
wait, where is this at? Is this in
Hollywood.
this is in
So,
California? Not
Yeah.
okay.
so Japan and California both have the star popcorn bucket.
And the race and the car. The car.
It's sold out in Hollywood.
Oh, it's sold out already? Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
It just looks so freaking cool.
If you are a Nintendo fan, you will find this park absolutely amazing. And I know that I will because I want to visit it. Maybe Jane and I will be there soon. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows?
Man, look at that place.
I
the
know,
rest
I
That's
of
the
you-
Japan one, right?
I don't.
Yeah, because
that's
it's
an
got Yoshi's. That's right. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
the
find this
Yoshi
guy
one.
Scott. I had it pulled up. I don't understand why I didn't have it ready. Universal Studios. Yeah,
So
that's all.
Ivan actually got the chance to go to Super Nintendo World in Hollywood, and that's how I found out that the popcorn buckets of the Mario Kart were sold out. He sent me the picture, and he did go on the Mario Kart ride, and he told me that you have to ride it twice because the first time it's kind of like Men in Black, where you have to shoot the carts, I believe, or I think the Koopa Troopas, one of the two. And he said that it's weird because the first time you're going into it and you have no idea how it works, but the second time you get the hang of it. And how it works is with Men in Black, it has more of like a laser, but apparently with this one, you have to look through you're given these 3D glasses sort of things, and you have to like aim with your eyes rather than just like your gun or whatever you have to shoot with. It's very strange, Ivan said, but the second time you will get the hang of it. He said ride it twice to get that experience.
I want to ride it 3 or 4 times.
It's
I don't.
incredible.
Is there a fast pass? I have no idea. I think you just have to wait the hour or however long it is, 2 hours. So Jay is going to be waiting for 4 hours just to do it.
I think the
3
early
times.
access is your fast pass, so to speak.
Mm,
If you do the
okay.
$25 to get in there early,
Look at that props.
I know. Look at
Bomb.
that's the thing. I wanted to bring up the this guy Scott, but it just was happening so fast. They said that going to all right, thanks, Tom. They said going to the I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Going to
She said something about props or something.
the
No.
bomb.
yeah.
No, make sure she said about early access. So this is Scott. He is oh my gosh, sorry. This is Scott. He is a theme park reporter,
Mhm.
among other things. And he was like spending the day at Super Nintendo World. Early entry is the way to go. I didn't know what that was until we looked it up. And basically, early entry is an extra $20 to $25 to
Not
go
bad.
into the park before the rest of the people do. So then it's not as crowded. So we have to remember
That
that.
looks
That means
so
we got to
cool.
get up like
So-
extra early. The park opens at 9.
Jay, I don't know if you saw the videos, but did you ever see anybody going to meet any of the characters, whether it was Mario, Luigi, or Peach? Any video at all?
No.
You haven't? Okay, so they do talk to you, but it's not talking as in communicating. They have these cast members who have these iPads who are clicking buttons, like saying, "Hello, how are you? You look fantastic.
Oh,
Have a good
really?
day." Yeah, it's like a bunch of like these lists that they could just click when you talk to them. It's crazy.
Wait, do you see the cast member with the iPad?
Yeah, I saw a whole video on it.
That's a little bit.
But you don't, it's
Interesting.
not like they're like showing you like, hey, I'm gonna click this. They're like hiding. They're like in a corner somewhere, just like chilling. It's kind of like when you meet any character, you're not looking at these cast members who are just chilling beside them. You don't pay them no mind, especially if you're a
Yeah.
kid. You don't even know they exist. But a lot of people don't don't know this, but that's a little thing that they actually have, which
That's
is
pretty
neat.
cool.
It is that these characters get to talk to you, and especially if you're doing like a little video or a reel, whatever it may be, that's a fun experience to have as a memory. That looks awesome. Now, full disclosure, this Mario Kart ride doesn't go 200cc. You're going
No.
slow. You're just
It's like
looking at
10
everything.
cc.
Yeah, 10cc. The way Jay wants to race on when we play Mario Kart.
I mean,
He's still playing though. I played one time and was never asked back.
now let me address something here. Holy crap.
Low watermark. Let's
Whoa.
go for a 50.
50!
Boom.
I think he gets one more. Minnie, my sweetheart. Right there. There she is.
Hold up. Hey. Oh my, you be thinking we.
Oh, sorry. My bad. He waves. Almost 300 people in here. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Low watermark. My goodness. Thank you so much for the
Thank
love.
you.
I want to address something too, because Super Nintendo World was getting a lot of love, and it was making, the Disney adults a little upset, and they're constantly posting stuff like this. Every time I see, it's like they're like, Super Nintendo World is so small and crowded, Disney World would never do this. They're always posting stuff, and so this guy was trolling the Disney people. I thought it was hilarious. So, like, just so you know, like, this guy was trolling the Disney people because that's what they were saying. They were like, Super Nintendo World will never be as good as Disney. So he posts pictures of Disney's opening in California of the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Look at that freaking crowd of people. That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is when you open up a brand new theme park.
Yeah.
People are going to go. It's going to be crowded. And the fact that it's not like Disney World where you can just go around the entire park, it's just a small section.
Kong Man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Jay. I
Super
really want to take a
Nintendo World,
picture
I'm
there.
inside of you. Oh, see, Super Nintendo World. They're like, they found a piece of tape and they're mad.
Pettiness of theme park fans.
I did
I
see a
know.
comment in chat asking if the
Petty.
rides are more on the kiddie side. The answer to that is yes. You're not going to get a roller coaster from this park or the one in Japan. It's more up the
But
kids.
you will get one in Orlando.
Yeah, maybe.
We're
But yeah,
getting
you won't find
go
the
ahead,
one
Krista.
here. I was
We're
just
getting
saying
the
you won't.
Donkey Kong ride in
Yeah.
Orlando.
I'm sorry, that one picture got me.
Which one?
The one with the Mario face. The face just got me. I'm sorry.
Thwomp.
Wait. Is it Mario?
Mario.
Mario?
Tom said Mario.
It's a
This is
me,
a
That's how I
better
grew
Mario.
picture of what it looks
That's how I
like.
grew up saying it.
Mario.
It just looks cool. Yeah, Krista's right. It's a brand new thing. It's gonna be busy. Everyone's gonna want to see it, and then after about a year or so, it'll just be normal like everything else. Just like it was for Galaxy's Edge when it opened, people came in and were like, "Oh, it's dumb," and then Toy Story Land and everything else. So
And the difference
it'll die down.
The difference between going to Super Nintendo World versus any other park is that you get these power-up bands that I'm sure you've seen online if you looked into this park, and that makes you interact with the park. You could hit the question box and it makes that ding sound, and you get points by doing that. You could check the points on the app that you download, and with that you can connect it to your Nintendo Switch and redeem the points there, which I think is pretty cool.
It is cool because I think you get
See, she's doing right there.
Limited or an unlimited or like a special edition type stuff only you can get if you get the coins from the park. So
And I don't know if you saw, I could send you
there
the
it is. You
picture.
did it, yeah.
I could send you the picture, but they came out with a special limited edition
He's stealing
Gold
all the
Mario power-up band.
So,
Yeah, we were showing that. It was up here.
So it's
thing's
physical
so
DLC.
cool. Hold on, I'll scroll up a little bit faster without the.
And
The
it's
thing's
already
so
being
cool
sold on
because-
eBay for like $100.
If
Here it
you
is right
are
here.
a Nintendo fan Mario and Luigi fan, whatever, like Super Mario Bros, whatever. You go and see pictures of the place. You go to this place. You know exactly where you're at. You know exactly what they're trying to do. They are immersing you into this experience.
Absolutely.
And they did it. Looks like they're doing everything right. Huge difference from going to Batu and wandering around going, what? Where
the
am
Galactic
I?
Starcruiser, where am I?
What is this? I mean, it's like night and day.
That's true. So when I first saw this, my first reaction was Wario because of the yellow and the M. But then I was like, oh, this is a special edition of a Mario power band. So yeah, it's already being sold on eBay.
And I can't wait
prices.
to like get my band and put it on because it'll be like, yeah.
I believe this is only being sold right now in Japan, I think.
What?
Yeah, Japan limited edition.
Doug for 5. I love all of my geeks and gamers, especially the park hopping crew.
Thank you. That's so nice,
Doug.
Doug.
When we see stuff like that, there's no. It just makes us go like this. I love the fact that he put a bread in a scooter in the super chat. It's pretty funny.
Did we miss some super chats? I think some people in chat.
Yeah, I got them all.
There's one more that just came in.
No, you got one from Mr. Esquire.
Mr. ESQ. Jay, where's the best place to take a dump in Super Nintendo World?
Don't do it in a pipe.
Yeah. You don't know where
Actually,
I will send you to Jesus.
Why do you have to really theme that? You have to put the emphasis on dump.
I haven't been there yet to do our... Well, it's because we did the bathroom review at Universal. We've got to do them at Disney and SeaWorld. Poor Krista. We went to a place to eat last night, and the first thing she said was, don't go in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I just wanted to wash my hands. I was like, sir, where's the bathroom? And I first had to like walk to a different restaurant. It was so strange. And he's like, there's a code. I'm like, why is there a code to the bathroom? That's strange.
Gosh. Where did you go and eat?
Black Angus Steakhouse.
Black Angus Steakhouse.
And Jay wanted to go. And as soon as I opened the door, it just hit me in the face, like boom. I was like, disgusting. I was
I like that place.
I was like,
never busy.
Bah!
It's like never busy.
I thought ladies were supposed to be clean.
So I will, once, if I ever get out there, I will tell you, Mr. ESQ, thank you for the super chat.
Do we have pictures of what the Super Nintendo bathroom even looks like? I'm sure they're leaked somewhere, if there are any.
No,
I'm pretty sure if you put in a list of you take pictures of bathrooms.
I don't think there's one in there.
Does it make the sound effect when you flush, like when Mario goes down the pipe?
Or do you think they're generic looking like the ones at Disney?
Yeah. Speaking of poop.
Classic.
Sorry, I'm 12 years old.
You know why penguins poop like that? It's so they don't get it all over their eggs that they're nesting on.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. But yeah, we are looking forward, and if we do get a date on when we were going to go, so we were planning on going, just to clear it up with everyone in the chat, we were planning on going in February, but when I spoke to Universal Hollywood, they told me, they said, well, because it's brand new opening, there is a chance you might not make it in, because they were doing it on virtual queue. And we made the decision, like, we don't want to spend a lot of money going out there and not, like, that was the whole purpose of going, and not being able to go in. That would have been a waste of money and a waste of a trip.
Too much at risk.
So we were like, yeah, we all just said, let's just wait a little bit. And, when at better time, we can all go. So that's well, we'll see. But all I can see is Krista doing these things like this to make
I'm
these little
definitely
reels
gonna
because
do
they're
that.
perfect.
Heck
So
yeah.
Cody says, "Hail Jay, almost 300 people on Park Hoppin'. Let's go." And yes, on a personal note, I want to personally thank Tom and Krista. They have really helped out this Park Hoppin' channel and have been able to do things and make reels and shorts and stuff when me and Lee and Tugs aren't able to do. Don't worry, you will see Tugs real soon.
Yeah.
She's been traveling all over the place. I got off the phone with her just the other day, and she'll be back making videos if people were wondering. Everything's cool. We're just putting everything together. But big shout out to Krista and Tom. Krista's like taking this thing to another level. So
Oh, thank
probably
you.
why there's 300 people here.
Oh no,
You
no.
know,
It's
so it's all
you.
good.
All you.
It's an awesome thing that we can all do this together. Oh,
I found a video. It's a short of the bathrooms at Super Nintendo World in Hollywood. I just sent it in the private chat.
oh my gosh, hold on.
Are they pipes?
Yeah.
Idiot. Oh,
Oh, it's so loud. How do I turn the volume down?
Oh, just don't share the audio.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, all right. I was like, all I heard was "Du, du, 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 du."
It's like
There
the
it is.
underwater level. That's
Oh,
so
wow.
neat.
That
Look at
makes
fishies.
sense.
Yeah, because you're gonna wash your hands and there's water in the toilet. Dum, 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 dum,
I will
dum.
say this for Galaxy's Edge, I think they have the best bathrooms.
Galaxy's
they
Edge.
do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, the
Wait,
Galaxy's Edge. The
This is the
Galaxy's
one.
Edge is
Oh, I'm
really
sorry.
cool.
This is
No,
the one
no.
in Japan. This is the.
I was gonna say like they're the regular soap containers. I don't think the ones here would probably have. It would probably be attached.
The one in
ones.
Japan is nicer, even though it kind of looks the same.
I think. Therefore, I know. I think PewDiePie went there today.
Oh, I no, he went last week with Marcia. They were posting photos. By the way, guys, speaking of photos and all of that, go follow Park Hoppin' on Instagram. That's where I'll be posting a lot of reels and shorts. You'll see more of Tom. You'll see more of Jay and sometimes Lee if he comes to the parks with us more often, and other people. But yeah, go follow.
Can we
Park
get
Hoppin'.
somebody to post that link in the chat?
I hate it when Krista yells at me.
I don't yell. Lee's just going to fancy like restaurants, and he's like, I don't want to eat at Bubble Gump. Want to eat at the I want to eat at fine dining 5-star restaurant.
Speaking of fancy, look out for another food review getting ready to drop tonight or tomorrow.
Yep.
Fancy restaurant.
It's coming soon on the channel.
Yep. Make sure you
Can I
subscribe.
find PewDiePie?
Hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss this one.
I keep hitting my microphone.
Why can't I find his video? I swear I saw it earlier.
Jeremy's in chat. Says
he had a
Krista yelled at me during Fortnite once. It was scary. No, I
See?
didn't.
The boss confirmed it. When Krista yells at you, you're like, oh, I better pay attention.
Say hi, Jeremy.
Lee's the James Bond of the group. 200 Watt Studios.
cool.
Galaxy says bathrooms are clean because they're empty.
The janitor's like, I
James
don't know what I'm
Bond of the-
cleaning in here.
Take that
It's the
compliment.
same as how I left it.
Because they're empty.
It's funny.
That's pretty good. 200 Watt Studios. Paige says, you guys and girls are awesome and we love you all. Thank you for the fun and entertainment.
Paige. Paige is so nice.
And the capable gentleman is here. Let's go, says
Let's
Cody.
go.
Let's go, Krista.
Thank you.
Krista and Tom putting in the work, making amazing videos.
Aw,
That's it.
Oh,
They're doing
Jay's-
awesome.
J too.
100%.
Lee too. We're all putting it in.
But that's it. We hit an hour. We are going to get ready for Tuesday night's main event, which will be on the main Geeks and Gamers channel in just an hour. And yes, I will be there laughing at Ryan reading super chats. Probably laughing, depending on what comes in. So I want to thank Tom, Lee, Krista, Meek, and Zort, who's
Meek.
wearing beads. He probably saw boobies to get those beads. And
Oh my God.
if
Oh, Jeremy! Jeremy
Awesome.
dropped 10 Park Hoppin' Geeks and Gamers membership, and we have your average Patriot who also gifted a membership, and I believe we had some earlier as well. I know
Oh
that
my gosh,
Herschel's
thank you
leg.
for reminding me.
That's why I was like, I think we missed, but not. Thank you guys for the memberships. Sorry, sometimes they do not show up
They don't
on the
show up.
StreamYard side, but we'll get to them right now.
So if you are a member and somebody's dropping memberships in here, you guys know what to do. We want to see those scooters in the chat because that's what we like, scooters.
Yeah, scooters in the chat.
And if me and Tom keep hitting the buffet, we'll be in a scooter and you can make fun of us. So we're gonna try.
I'm trying, man.
How come we
Gonna
don't get
try
a
not to
scooter
eat so
one
much.
day, Jay, for like a park hopping video? Just like
Labs had
experience
one.
it.
I
Just
can get
experience-
one. All I got to do is
Sometimes they put you
man,
in
my
the
foot
front.
hurts. Look at all those scooters in the chat and a churro. And if there's an emoji you would like to see for being a member, let us know in the comments section because Krista
Yes.
likes making those
We gotta add
emojis.
more.
So
We have to add a Mario one. Oh wait, we do have one.
oh yeah, we got to do. What do we have now?
No, we have Mario. We have
the
quite a
scooters
few.
are the best ones. We got the
You do the
turkey
star
leg, the
for the
churro.
bucket.
We got Zort. Tom almost cried when he saw the Zort. That's so funny. We got
Zort.
Mario. I don't know why I'm still on there. We need a Krista one.
Krista one.
We need Meek one.
Meek. It's on the main channel.
And she'll probably change them all up for Halloween and then Christmas. So
Yes.
those are always a fun time. But thank you guys
Absolutely.
here. If there's a park you want us to talk about or whatever, let us know. So when we do these panel ones, we'll bring up all their information. I would like to, explore some of the stuff that's out there, like Dollywood and Mine Train, Kings Island, all those other ones that are out there as well. What did I say? Mine Train? Sorry, that's not it. It's called I forget. It's in Montana, but it's out there. So this is
Montana.
everybody looks so confused.
Silver Dollar City or something like that.
That's it. Silver Dollar City.
How do you
That's
get
it.
Mine
This is-
Train?
I don't know.
Silver
I was trying to
dollar?
figure out what he was talking about.
I don't
thought you were
know.
talking
All
about
right,
Magic
we'll see you
Kingdom.
over there. My sweetheart, right there. There she is.
Hold up.